Hello everyone and welcome, it is Mica, and yesterday the team from Intrepid Studios had another one of their development live streams for Ashes of Creation, and they gave us some pretty exciting news. I do want to say first that the footage you are seeing was taken during some internal testing of the Castle Siege system, and that will also be part of the announcement later. So what is this big announcement? Well, Ashes of Creation Apocalypse finally got a launch date of December 18th, and everyone is able to sign up to participate whether you're an alpha or beta tester or not. For those of you who do not know what Apocalypse is, the Intrepid team describes it as the game before the game. Basically, it's a way for them to test game systems on a large scale with persistent live servers, while giving us a little lore and an insider point of view on what happened during the fall of Vera. The characters we're going to be playing are not going to be able to make it out in time and are trapped in the world, so don't get too attached, because as we understand it at this time, none of them are going to survive in the end. When the game launches, you're going to have entirely new characters. You're literally going to be experiencing the end of the world, so to speak. So why on earth would you want to play a game that your character just dies in the end anyway? Well, outside of getting your hands on Ashes of Creation early, which in my opinion is a pretty damn good reason in the first place, and being able to test some of the systems, you're going to be able to earn cosmetic skins that are going to transfer into the main game after launch. Apocalypse is going to be split into chapters, with each chapter lasting about 10 weeks and each containing its own lore and unique rewards for participation. There's going to be about 15 or 20 earnable rewards in each chapter, they said, and a slew of others available by taking advantage of the Legendary Pass, which I will be talking about more later. The first chapter, starting on the 18th, is called Exodus and will follow our characters as they fail to escape Vera, and the following chapters will include things like castle sieges and finally what they're calling the Horde mode, which is basically the end of Apocalypse before launch. The rewards are going to include stuff like weapon and armor skins, mount skins, freehold skins, all kinds of other stuff, and they're going to be linked to your account and available in the main game. Apocalypse is going to have a battle royale system in the beginning, and as alpha testers work through the content and systems, they're going to be adding them to the Apocalypse in subsequent chapters. So while it will be battle royale type in the beginning, it's not going to be for the entirety, as more familiar MMO elements are going to be added. And as someone who's already participated in testing, I can tell you that the system is actually pretty good for this stage of development. You're going to be able to level up to level 50, and there's going to be daily and weekly quests, and after Apocalypse is over, it's over. There's no going back. So make sure you get in while you can. And I'm going to tell you right now, as a player of Final Fantasy XIV and someone who played the original buggy mess, it was a wonderful experience regardless. And there are so many players now that wish they would have played through the original Final Fantasy XIV instead of just brushing it off. So don't make that mistake if this game is of any interest to you. But let's move on to the Legendary Pass, because what the Legendary Pass is basically a subscription to Apocalypse. You pay $10 per chapter, so roughly about $1 a week, and this is a way for them to cover some costs of persistent servers and staff. The Legendary Pass is not required, though you can play completely free if you want, but what the pass is going to do is just going to get you more cosmetic rewards, and it sounds like a fairly large amount of them, even though we really didn't get a definite number. If you are an Alpha 1 backer, you will automatically get Legendary status free of charge, and Alpha 2 and Beta 1 and 2 backers will get Legendary status free for one chapter. If you already have an account and you own a package, you don't need to sign up for a new one, as your old account's going to migrate to the new website. But if you are new and you do not have an account, I will link it below so you can sign up. Registration has already begun, so you can do it right after this video. But before I go, I want to reiterate that Apocalypse is not a complete game. It's still a test. It's just a test with a little bit of narrative thrown in. So expect bugs, expect crashes, and all the fun stuff that comes along with testing. Steven said they're going to use this to make sure that they can stabilize the servers and everything, so when launch finally comes, we don't have the crashes and difficulty logging in and all that crap that comes with every MMO launch. So I hope to see you in Apocalypse. I'm definitely going to be there, and I will be streaming as well. Seriously, do not miss out on this opportunity if you have any interest in this game. Like I said, I know so many people who regret not playing the original Final Fantasy XIV, bugs and all, just because they missed out on so much story and just the experience. But that's all I have. They are doing another live stream next week, and I'll be covering that as well, so be sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And as per the usual, it has been a hoot. Until next time, have fun.